What's good? You rocking with your boy TheCzarr, all rights reserved. Now, I got a lot going on, but each day I'm going to try and hit you with one. I don't know by what time you're going to get this, but understand, first I want to say shout to Lovely TTV. Go follow her on YouTube. She's been rocking with us, but she's also a very talented creator. She has snippets of different visuals, of different videos that you can enjoy, talking about many different topics. I also want to give a shout to CommenterNation. Yes, 2 dropped yesterday. I had backed off because YouTube started doing what they did on Saturday. But you already know we're going to move in and hit them with that stuff again. I got other business goals I got to catch up on. So it may be 3 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday. I'm going to see how it rocks. If you get an extra one, that will be a bonus feature. But yes, I got new information coming in. And I'm just reading over it, trying to understand it, seeing what's going on. I got some things that I want to accomplish as well in my time and my weekend business goals that I have to reach. So I thank everyone for rocking with me, even when I do these series. It won't stop. Different videos are actually going to come out. And Lovely TTV, hopefully I get to get up with her. We have a conversation and I see how we could do a video together on one of these. But I also have a subject I'd like to talk to her about so that viewers can watch it. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that yet, but I'll reach out to her when she sees this, because she will reach out to me and we'll see what we could talk about. I'll tell you what subject I'm looking at, particularly something you brought out, and I want to conversate about it. But let me say this, and this has to do with the Tentacion series. Do not be fooled by the Vic Mensa deception. What am I talking about when I say this? What exactly am I heading to? When he got on stage in front of Tentacion's mother, he did something very degrading to her, made a comment about her son in front of her live on stage. Now, here's the thing. Everybody watches DJ Academics to some point, and he brought out a very, very good point. I got to give a shout out to him. It was when he said that he didn't mean to do it in front of his mother, but he still wanted to do it. And I want you guys to put emphasis on that and understand that, because every piece builds to a puzzle. You got to get how that shows off the rip. To me, it's a deception. Let me tell you why. Because if you really didn't mean to say it, you got to listen to what he says and how he said that. And that's why I gave DJ Academics credit. He didn't really mean to say it in front of the mother, but he meant to say it. Then you're not really sorry. How could you be sorry? So is you saying this supposed to pull away from, let's say, the shakiness in the investigation? You see, I see how all of this plays a part. And now that you did this, you confirm some other things. You don't get every single step that's taken as far as media. You confirm something else for me. You confirm it in a way that I don't even know how to tell you. Like, I know a lot of people say this is chess, it's not checkers. But to be real with you, I feel like playing chess is the basics for what this channel and what I bring with CommenterNation. That's the basics. All the information, the chess part, all of that, it's the basics. Because I expected this. This is crazy. This is like, I was waiting for someone to do it. But I didn't expect you to do it. That's the only part. But you did what I expected you to do. You had someone who wasn't really true relevant, who we knew had disdain for the type of new age artistry that they spoke about, come out and say what he said on stage in a way to, let's say, shame any artist doing it. But also it took a shot at someone personal in the audience who loved them. Is that what it was? For you to take a shot at her? No. My opinion, you did mean to do that. You meant to. You wanted to. Because you wanted to make an effect. You wanted to, let's say, add a spark to your career in some way, shape, or form by downing a very popular artist who we see won something, and put your name in the headlines. Yes, you did want to do it. Yes, you did. I get that. That was your motive. Who else's motive was at work? Because I know regardless, if you would have said this when he was still allegedly here with us, then that would have been a beef that sparked of some sort. But instead of working towards that direction because he allegedly is not, now you do this when he won Artist of the Year because of the music he made and the features he has coming out. It just makes sense that you would bring this attention to yourself. I'm not shocked by that. I'm not shocked you even said something. I did not know. You see the difference? I didn't know who, but now that we know it's you, this is the deception that comes with different situations that can't be explained. You see how the energy of artists like him is put towards making comments the way he does, and less energy is put towards finding out exactly how things went down, exactly who was involved, exactly what unfolded. But you already know if someone predicts your move, I predicted that to happen, that it just makes stronger the other information I have and what I plan to unravel in the future. It just makes it stronger because now I fully understand the footsteps of what's happening. It fully has co-signed a couple of things I was thinking on the backside, and you truly stepped into the footprints of someone in the game who has done what it's very rare we'll ever see you do. This will be, and here's why artists have to think before they do these type of things, downing other artists instead of uplifting their own music. Now you put yourself in a position where you have to become better or you have to make hits now when your very primary steps have not led to us seeing a Hitmaker on stage. Why? Why are you putting energy towards saying these things instead of uplifting your own career? What did I talk about with the 6ix9ine beat? And he changed it up. 6ix9ine changed up his whole style. He focused on the music and then he started making his hits again. You're focusing on the wrong things. So this deception, for whatever reason that you thought was so heartfelt to bring out, has now just put a damper on your career for you to make hits. Now, go ahead. I'm looking for the next step after this. I already see the way it's going to work in the career lane. I can't wait to see it. But prove me wrong. Prove me wrong and be a Hitmaker then. Because whoever, however, whatever inkling put you up to saying something like this has now put a rain cloud of people's doubt when you're supposed to gain Tentacion's fans, other fans, and show them you're just as musically talented. Now you pulled disdain towards your career. You see how making a point and trying to make something prevalent about this new generation, you can't control how they dress, how they look, how they act. You can't control that. But now, since you want to be the gatekeeper of this new generation, you have to rise to the occasion musically. It's like you put a shot clock on your career now for you to win. That's not what you want to do in this game. But honestly, here's the point to all this. It's not even that. That's just on the backside dealing with Vic Mensa. Because I actually knew about you for a long time. And let me not say were, because I believe you still have talent. But now, why are you putting yourself into this situation as far as this anything goes, even judges someone when they're not here anymore? He's not here. Is he? Or why would you say it? Why would you say something like that? In front of his mom, no less. Like, that's ultra disrespectful. Even, you could have brought up anyone else, but you brought him up in it. Anyone. There's so many others. I could think of a few right now. I'm not going to name them, but come on. But you had to say him. I believe that has a purpose behind it. But that's another story. But here's my thing. Do not fall for the deception that happens like this. You're deceiving us to make us think about something else dealing with an artist other than the troubles, the involvement, the people around. What we're going to get into next is who was Solomon. You see, someone came back and told me that it wasn't Soldier, it was Solomon. Who's Solomon? And is this alleged manager of Tentacion? Could he have been involved in some way? I have other information I'm reading through, and I'm just hoping that it's not unveiling this viewpoint. But do not fall for the deception that pulls your mind and your head away from what matters, talking about petty things, worrying about how another man looks on screen or how people like him because he looks that way. That's unimportant. I can say this: no matter how weird he dressed, no matter how weird you thought he was, his music was talent. See, it's one thing to get up on a mic and just rap, but when you could bring singing, melodies, a good cadence, a different vibe with everything you hear, that is when you're a complete artist. You can never take away from him he was a complete artist. And that's why someone expected you to bring this up and to fall into the trap that now you have to prove you're a complete artist in the game. We're going to be getting back into it again tomorrow. We're going to be talking about the manager angle. Oh, man. And you know how I rock. Shout out to CommenterNation. All rights reserved.